The power law with a quotient. So if you have a fraction or a quotient inside a power, it means that that power goes to each thing in the fraction. Part of the way that you can see this is if I did 2/3 to the power of 4. This would mean 2/3 times 2/3 times 2/3 times 2/3. And in our first 2 units, we did lots of fraction work. What was the rule for multiplying fractions?
Multiply the numerator and the denominator.
Yeah, multiply the tops and multiply the bottom. If I multiply the tops, do you see that you'll get 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, which we could write as 2 to the 4, which is 16. And the bottom is 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, which we could write as 3 to the 4, which is 81. The new law says that you don't have to expand it out. You could go right from here and put the 4 to the top one and the exponent of 4 to the bottom one right away. That's what the power law with the quotient says as a shortcut. Yes?
Easy.
Like as a shortcut, we would like write the exponent with the denominator.
Yeah, you could just write you could go from here with the green arrow without having to expand it out completely. Where's the shortcut nice? I got you to do this one. I don't want to not use the shortcut. Because if I have to do the middle step, how many times do I have to write that out? 100 times. I do not want to do that. But using the shortcut, the bottom will have 100 y's. Does it make sense that you would have 100 y's all put together on the bottom? How many x's? If you had this x squared 100 times across the top, how many x's would that be? 200. Excellent. So sometimes you can do the expanded form just like in your head without writing it out. And then it can give you an idea of what to write.
Una pregunta, ¿hay una forma más fácil de hacerlo?
He's asking, is there an easier way to do it? Well, this is the shortcut, right? This 100, there's a 1 here. The 100 goes to the 2. 2 times 100 is 200. The 100 times a 1 gives you 100. But the problem with shortcuts is we're going to get a lot of them. And sometimes you forget which shortcut to use. So then it's good to imagine the expanded form and say, oh, it makes sense that I should multiply in this situation. So using the shortcut, this would be 3 cubed over 4 cubed. Does anyone know what 3 times 3 times 3 is? Mental math. And then anybody know what 4 times 4 times 4 is?
Is it
Mental
18?
math. No.
21.
3 times 3,
9.
9 times 3 again.
18.
Close.
Not, wait, 7.
3 times 9.
27.
Wait, oh, wait, I thought you said 2 times 9.
Y abajo 12.
Yeah, I'm tweaking
12.
now.
It's not done. 4 times 4 is?
16.
And 16 times 4.
Like 30 something.
64.
Like 6 or 7.
Close. A 6 and a 4.
60.
64. The shortcut would say we're going to do 2 to the 5 and 5 to the 5. These are big numbers. I think you can do the top one. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2.
Oh.
10.
Yo sé. 10.
Nope.
50.
Nope.
10.
100.
2 times 2 is?
4.
Times 2 again.
8.
Times 2 again.
16.
Times 2 again.
24. Oh, wait.
Bingo.
There you go. And then 5 times 5, 25. Times 5, 125.
3000.
Times 5, 625. Times 5,
125.
1 million.
3,125.
That's how much money I spent this weekend.
That's a lot of money.
Wait, what was the answer? I didn't get
Oh, I can write it here. Let's see it again. 32 over 3,125.
Alright.
Now, we add some variables.
Did you know that one? 3,100? Yeah, of course you did.
There's a shortcut. And the top you can't do anything with, but the bottom you can make 125. And then here, this one has lots of
This
things.
is a fun one.
You would have the 10 3 times, the x 3 times, the 3 3 times, and the y would end up having 6 times. If you don't know the shortcut, then write it out, or attempt to write it out. There we go. 3 times. And think about your rules for multiplying fractions. Does it make sense when I multiply 10 times 10 times 10? I would get 10 3 times. And if I multiply x times x times x, I would get x cubed. X multiplied by itself 3 times. You see on the bottom, 3 times 3 times 3 is 3 times. And a y squared will give you y 6 times.
That's
So
so
now-
interesting.
This is 1,000. This is 27. Yes.
Entonces, el 3 que tienes ahí se le va a 10 a la X y al otro 3 de abajo, pero como tiene la Y, un 2, y se multiplica 2 por entre.
Entonces, Italian brain rot. Est-ce que, Vinny, like, est-ce
We got 2 more to go, and then our notes will be done.
ça c'est today.
Okay?
This one's easier, I think.
Do you think this one's easier? So
Yo,
this
what are
3,
you talking about?
you would have the negative 2 3 times, a p 6 times, a q 9 times. Multiplied here, I'd have the 4 2 times, the p 2 times, and the q
4 times.
negative 4.
Ooh, I didn't see the negative. That's a fun one.
How about we like do the first equation on its own and then multiply it?
Okay, so let's
Or
like
add
this,
it
I
again.
can make this a negative 8.
8
I'm just going to do the numbers, to,
and
and this is going to be 16.
No, we multiplied negative 2 times 4.
This is hurting my brain so much, like.
Oh, and now we can put numbers together. Negative 8 times 16.
Said 7.
Well, 160 minus 16.
Like
So
20.
minus 32. 106 minus 160 minus 32. 128.
28. Negative 128.
That took me a lot longer than it should, didn't it?
All right.
Is that a
Do you remember when I taught you guys this? 8 times 6 is 48. 8 times 1 is 8.
Mm-hmm.
Times 28.
So
It's too good.
Okay. How many p's are you going to have?
20.
No. How many p's are there?
like 8?
8 of them.
8.
Because there was 6 repeated here and 2 repeated there. You put them together, you'd have 8 all repeated. What?
And then like 5 cubed.
Yes. 5 q's, because you have 9. The minus 4 actually moves those to the bottom, and 4 of them would cancel out. Or you could use the shortcut and say you could add 9 plus a negative 4 and get 5.
Ansel, si entendí como es el menos 4 y el 9 es positivo, el menos 4 le resta al 9 haciendo que sea 5. Ah, ok, gracias.
Wait, just 1 second, please. almost done here. So much to write.
So much to write. I know, like that would be like almost 2 sentences in an English class.
Yo, it is.
Like a
Like-
whole 2 sentences.
Like,
That's crazy.
like if you think about
English
about your name. If you wrote every time you write your name,
It's
8 letters?
I have 8 letters in my name.
Math is good.
B R.
No, only you don't even have it. You have 7 letters.
Oh. 6, 7. Wow.
Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is only one thing more than your name. Do you ever write a test and it has name at the top? You're like, oh, I'm sorry, I cannot write my name. That would be too much effort.
Yes. Lots of effort.
Right? True story.
I cannot function.
True story. My name, my first name, only has 4 letters.
What is it?
Evan?
Is it
My
Ralph?
brother's first name only has 4 letters. My parents used to joke
Son's name.
and said, maybe our kids will be stupid. We'll give them short names so that they don't have to write very much in school. And then they won't look.
And then you did that.
There we go. But do you know what? I used to spell, this is how when I was a little kid, I spelled my name. So my first name is Evan. Okay? And I knew that an E started with a straight line like this and then had a straight line across the top, but I didn't know how many straight lines it needed to get to the bottom. So this is how I used to write my name. I just kept going until I got to the bottom.
You don't look like an Evan.
I don't look like it. Do I look like a...
You look like a Steve.
I look like a Steve.
You know what? But what he didn't realize all along is English was never going to be his
That's
thing.
right.
And math,
I should have known
that's
that.
his tips
Someone would
right
have
there.
told me 3 lines.
What I
probably
would
would
have loved to have seen more than that
Your
thing
name's like Van.
is I'm just a little shocked.
Okay, let's
Mr.
see.
JR didn't do this thing.
What? Oh, 5? 10? All right, one
He
to
could have
go.
been tallying them up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Bada bing, bada boom.
This is different because there's a subtraction sign in here.
6, 7.
So. Oh, and this gets into a unit that we're going to do a little bit later. But the 4, this 4 of an exponent, you see that it only, oh, I don't want to use that color. That's too black. I'll go bright light. That 4 hits this. That 4 hits that yellow box. That 4 does not hit the 5. So when we write an exponent outside brackets, that exponent only hits what's inside those brackets.
What happens with the 5 then?
So the 5 would just stay outside in front. It's a 5. How many A's do we have?
2.
8.
Shortcut would say I have 8 of them.
Oh wait,
'cause I
you
have,
do 2 times 4, right?
I got 2 times 4. How many B's would I have if I did that 4 times? 4.
Wait, do you have to do like the 8 times the 4 and the other one too?
All right. Now, this is a unit that you guys are going to be doing next semester. But I think I could teach it to you a little bit already. Okay? There is something in mathematics called combining like terms, and we consider these like terms. In other words, if you have the exact same variables with the exact same exponents, can you see that what's in the red box is the same?
Yep.
Okay? And in fact, if I use the language of red boxes, this mathematics says you have 5 red boxes, you subtract 2 red boxes, what would you have left?
3.
3 red boxes. That's the answer to this question.
And that's exactly how I say it.
I have 3. What was inside the red box when you opened it up for Christmas?
A.
You're like, ooh, an 8, I'm so excited.
So that's the answer?
That's the answer.
That seems so easy.
Do we
It
subtract
is easy.
something?
And a lot of, like, it's like, I have 2 blue pens.
Yeah.
I take away 1 blue pen.
Is
What am I left with? I'm left with 1 blue pen. Algebra works that way. If things are alike, it's like I have 5 red boxes. I take away 2 red boxes.
Can it be minus 1?
I have 3 red boxes.
Yeah, they do go negative. So
Right.
you could have negative 10.
In math, if you have different things, you can't subtract them. I have 2 bananas. I take away an apple. What do I have?
1 banana.
This, you can't actually do anything with that, right?
So
You can only add or subtract things if they are alike. If you have 2 bananas and you add 5 bananas,
you
you would have 7 bananas.
7. What comes before 7?
Whoa. I feel like this is a setup.
Yeah.
Okay, this is where we'll stop our video.
Oh wait, I forgot to write that down. Whoops. I was so interested.